You don't want me to get a kickback, don't use the code, okay? I just want it to be there. So it is GG10, so G-E-G-E, and then the number 10. I'll put this all down below too, and I'll have the link to make it easy for you. I will say this did take quite a long quite a long time to get to me. I'm trying to find in the email when I purchased or when I placed the order. Here we go. I placed the order on November 11th, and it just got to me. Today is December 14th. So it didn't take quite a full month, but pretty close. And granted, it is also Christmas time, so all of the, you know, shipping is delayed. Anyways, I'm sure you just want me to get into this. Let me see what the name of this bag is. So what they are calling this bag is the Chanel Classic Flap 20 and 25. Oh, but the only option it has is 25. So I think that's the one I ordered. Okay, yes. So I did get the 25 is what the one I got. When I'm on their app, their website, that's the only one it's giving you as an option, even though the description says both. And I did select the option with the box, obviously. So should we just shut up and get into it? Great. So it came with the box. You should have seen the packaging. I was too impatient. That's why I also kind of look like crap. I was too impatient at work because I had this delivered to my job, and I was too impatient to wait. So I have already opened it. So it comes with your standard fake receipts. I really don't know why they go to the extra extreme to do this. I kind of, like I said, if you saw my last video, I really don't understand. So they did make the fake receipts that say it's $16,800. It's not dollars, it's Hong Kong money. I don't know what their money is called. I'm uncultured, sorry. We have the dust bag, and I'm not kidding. It was like a plastic bag in a plastic bag in a wrap, like in a tissue paper, just inside this box. It does come with some like Chanel ribbon. Does not come with obviously the cute little Chanel, what's it called? Flower. It did give you a bag, but we all know why we're here. And it's not the box. So I did try to put it somewhat back together. So in here, it was in another bag inside tissue paper. So they do have multiple colors, but the color I chose was black because I wanted it to go with everything. So this is the bag. Look at this. I want you to know, for you, I held back on taking this off and of the satisfying pull. You're welcome. So let's see. All of the details on here are silver. What's funny is there's like a little attachment and it says gold, but it is all silver. So shall we inspect? I literally took it out, went, oh, this is cute, and put it back because I was at work. So I haven't really fully gone over everything. So if it's not apparent, when I said I can't justify Chanel's pricing, I also have not had a Chanel bag, like a real one. So I can't tell you if it is on par with Chanel bags because I have not ever had one. So there is the little pocket like Chanel does in the back. It's really freaking tight. It does have the burgundy, you're not gonna see, on the inside. So you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong on anything because I am not a Chanel snob, I'm a Louis whore. So I don't know too much about like the actual brand and like how their bags are supposed to be, how their bags are named and labeled. So I'm assuming 25 is the width. Correct me if I'm wrong, because like I said, I don't know Chanel. I will say the one thing I love about Chanel bags is that they are known for the chain detail. So this can't be a crossbody. No, not on my big body. Okay, so here is the bag in all of its glory. So freaking cute. All right, let me give you the satisfying tear. I swear if it's not in focus. Oh, that was satisfying, even from afar. Let's open it up. That's weird. Why was this covering the zipper? Is that a thing? Like, should I keep that on? Oh, or is it like to help it not imprint maybe? Is this usable? Okay, so it is usable a little bit up top. I feel like I really should have researched like what does a real Chanel bag look like. So you have the flap. So it does have the little space or pocket in the back, and then you have the double flap that Chanel is known for. This was something I had looked up. I do know it is supposed to be burgundy on the inside. Again, correct me if I'm wrong on anything. Oh, they mentioned they were sending a gift. What is this? That's adorable. It's a necklace full, or what's the brand? Obviously it's not the actual brand, but I can never say it. Bulgari? Not sure. How cute. Well, that was nice of them. They must have jewelry too. So in the bag, that doesn't come with it, but you have the little Chanel, oh my gosh, the authenticity card. Wow, how is that legit? Like, it literally has the serial number up here and everything. So then you have the flap on the inside in here, and then also in here. If this is anything, oh, there's a little serial number inside too. Oh, it smells so good. Do you know that smell of fresh leather? It smells good. Anyways, so you have the little Chanel emblem here. Again, I don't know what Chanel really looks like, but from what I'm seeing, this looks really, really good. The quality of this looks so nice. Like, obviously it's real leather, so it's not like they're faking the leather. The only thing that is a dupe is obviously the Chanel emblems everywhere and the Chanel name on things. Otherwise, it's just a bag that is constructed the same way, but it still is a leather bag. The quality of this is so nice. Like, I won't lie, I was definitely hesitant to purchase this. It is a pretty penny. You know, it's over $300. However, you are still getting quality leather and you're getting the craftsmanship. So that's what you're paying for $300, is the quality of this. And so far, just looking at this, it seems like really nice quality. Like, I don't see any stitching out of place. Like, they definitely made it so that it's worth your $300. I have a question for real Chanel owners. How in the fuck are you okay with this? Like, it's leather, so every single purse will do that, but it's like shoes, and how they say don't crease the shoe. This is gonna crease every time you open this. Like, oh my god, I think I'd go crazy if I spent over $5 grand and it does that. I would lose my shit. I'm gonna bring my husband over here. My husband is really good at spotting good leather. I don't know why. Wait a minute, did I find an imperfection? No. It's the damn zipper tricking me. I love this. Now, I'm gonna show it on my body in case you are like me and plus size and are curious what it looks on a plus size body. However, this is the end of the day. I had just got home from work and I had to get in my pajamas. So do not make fun of me. So obviously you can wear it like this. As a plus size person, I wouldn't. This drives me insane. But you can do it this way. So this is probably how I will carry it, because this is not going to fit crossbody. Like, chain looks pretty nice. I know that is a telltale sign of if it is a fake. So again, I don't know enough about Chanel to tell you that, but let me just show you a close-up for anyone who is very well versed in fakes, and you tell me how well that chain, because I know something about like how they lay or something like that, and how it's like intertwined is like a difference. Again, I've looked up like how you tell a dupe before in the past, and I think that was one of the reasons, but overall I'm really shocked how nice this quality is. Like, this leather and the craftsman work on this, like, I'm not kidding, I don't see an imperfection anywhere. Also, we've got the stamping up here. I just want to show you guys all the Chanel parts, so that if you are an authenticator out there, or if you just know or have a real one, you can kind of base that off of this to see how legit it is. So it does have also, you know, I forgot to show you these, like all the details on the buttons and stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna get my husband because I want his opinion. Can I get your opinion?
I suppose.
Will you be on camera or no?
Sure.
I mean, you do look like a burly man, but...
I know, sorry, is that really bad?
I want your opinion, because you're really good with leather. What are your thoughts?
Well, normally when you get...
This is caviar leather, supposedly.
New leather, like new things, it's always hard.
Yeah, that's stiff.
So...
You should have seen me trying to open it.
From feeling it and smelling it, that's absolutely real leather.
Well, I know it's... Well, I guess I don't know, but it's said to be real leather. Look how tight this part
is. That's 100% real leather.
Yeah, I know. It smells like it. I told you, he's very anal, which is why I wanted him to do it. What is it?
Just look at it.
Yeah, that gives away the fake.
Yeah.
He's talking about the zipper, which again, if you have a real Chanel, let me know what that zipper is like. Is it the leather or is it like an actual,
Do you show them that part?
No, I mean kind of.
Well, I'm just talking.
No real corner damage at all. These bags wear really well. I'm not too rough on my bags, but I don't baby them either. No scuffs, sorry. And there is some wrinkling of the leather here by the handles, where when I store this bag, the handles were kind of folded onto the inside, so I think that's where that comes from. Again, they're both pretty spotless on the inside. They're very clean. They're both great bags. I just don't know what to do yet. If you have any opinions on that, please let me know. If you are looking for one of these bags on the pre-loved market, I'm not sure that the little differences will affect your decision, because these bags are structurally pretty much exactly the same. It's just maybe, you know, design wise they look a little different. I'm talking about the interior lining, and then of course the shinier matte leather I think is the biggest difference. If you see a newer bag and an older bag on the market, if they're both in the same condition or both in really good condition, I can see them going for about the same price, minus the pouch of course. Both will stand the test of time, and they're excellent bags to use for pretty much anything. I hope this video helps people in making a decision if they are looking for an older versus a new bag. And I know there's a lot of other videos out there in helping you make that decision for your next purchase. Either way, do your research, make an informed decision, and that's the end of this video. I'll see you next time if I make another video. Thanks.
You can normally see your underwear and other things through the pant, which is not appropriate for everyday work. Even though these pants are white and silk, they are lined, which means it's much harder to see your undergarments and are completely appropriate for work, but are comfortable enough to wear casually every day. Not to mention that they've made it even more functional by making deep pockets. And to help save you money on these wardrobe investment pieces, I've worked with Lily Silk to give you a discount code for 12% off, with all the details down in the description box below. One of the easiest ways to make the most out of your luxury bag like this Chanel Classic flat bag is to know how to style the straps in different ways. And there are some creative ways that you can do this. This is one of the most common ways to be wearing the Chanel Classic flat bag with the double strap over the shoulder, because it hits most people at the right height. But if you're looking for a change, another way to switch up the double strap look is to wear it in the crook of your arms. It's a more sophisticated way to wear the classic Chanel flat bag, but just isn't as practical for everyday use. But if you're bored of the plain double strap, you can alter the design of your strap by incorporating a scarf and braiding it into the strap, so you add a little bit of color and interest to your entire look. Also make your bag look a bit more unique. The third way I like to wear it is by extending the strap closest to my body and wearing it over the shoulder. But sometimes it can feel even a little long on my 5'7" frame. So one of my favorite ways is to wear it crossbody. I wear it with the bag facing in the front if I have a pretty plain look. It's really easy to access the things I need, and I always use this style if I need a little extra security if I'm traveling. But alternatively, if I'm looking to do something a bit more subtle, I'll put the bag in the back. The Chanel bag's signature chain is almost like a jewelry piece in front of you. If you want to wear the Chanel bag as an evening bag, the best way is to wear it in clutch form by hiding the chains and tucking them inside. This style is best when you want the bag to look a bit more dainty, and for formal events where you don't want your bag to overwhelm your outfit. If you want the subtle look of a clutch but a bit more grip, the wristlet is the best way to hold it. I tie the two straps together to create two holes for my wrists and use that to grip onto the bag. This way the straps are not so prominent and can still be used for special events, and you won't be scared of losing your bag. And while it works for most people, for some people it might hit them on the wrong part of their body. So one of the easiest ways to change the straps of this is to use something called a strap adjuster, which I've actually shown in another video with this Chanel walk bag, where there are even more strap configurations with this mini version.